welcome to the top of the bell tower in Old Town Zadar, a former Venetian walled fortress in Dalmatia on the west coast of Croatia. Is it beautiful? Well, undeniably. Is the language a mystery wrapped in an enigma? Unquestionably. Is there some sharp practice on airport taxi prices into town? Unfortunately. But what's it like for a beer? Let's get down into the old Roman Forum and find out. Welcome to Zadar. Welcome to the edge of the Roman Forum in Zadar, central Zadar. It is like stepping back in time. It's full of old pieces of stuff, which I think has been sort of carefully placed about so you can have a look at the really nice old marble bits. We've got a little kid terrorising the stones off to the right hand side as we speak. This place is called Callegro, and it's obviously tourist honeypot sat right on the edge of the square. Nice big umbrellas to keep the heat off, and a selection of Croatian lagers. So this one is called Velebitsko, which I think is from Zagreb. A bit like all the lagers here. It's 5%, and it's designed to sort of quench your thirst. This was, checks notes, 26 kunas, so about £3. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Oh. Ice cold, dead sweet, lovely and refreshing. We'll top this up and then have a look inside the tower and the forum itself. Cheers. Sure, we've been here before, but can't quite figure it out. But anyway, welcome to Deja Brew, which is a cracking pub right in the centre of Old Town Zadar. Another place where you can smoke inside. It's still slightly freaking me out, that, but it's got a really nice laid-back coffee and cigarettes sort of vibe. It's quite dark. All the lighting's quite low, and they do some seriously good beers as well. So, me and Maxi Camp were on a Grif, NEIPA. Grif are based over in Zagreb. I've had this beer a couple of times, and I like it. And I'm not sure how much I like it, so here we go. Cheers. 6.1%, so serious juice. Really, really aromatic. It's not like a classic NEIPA where it's hitting you with loads of fruit. It's got a bit of like a West Coast type of business sort of taste, but it's really a bit, as you probably figured out as I've had a few, it's a bit moreish, a bit crackish. It is 33 kuna, so it's on the expensive side, so that is about £4. So it's a bit UK prices, but at 6.1%, dead toasty. Bar's really nice, excellent music going on in the background. If you don't like the smoke, you can sit outside on the little small street in the old town. I really enjoy it. I'll make my mind up about these. I might have to have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 more. Cheers. Welcome to Hedonist, which is a pretty chilled out bar in the back streets. It describes itself as a hangout joint, so I'll have to wait and see what actually happens. The music's pretty cool and it's pretty nice and laid back. We've got a bottle of Vukovarsko, which after saying that all beers were 5% is actually 4.5%. But let's give it a taste and see how it is. Cheers. That was quite carbonated, but it's actually very, very sweet and almost like a slight bready texture. Try and do local beers. This is Croatian, but it's about as far away from Zadar as you can get it. Zadar's on the coast. Vukovarsko is almost into Serbia, so it's the other side of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. But this is a very nice bar, very nice little chilled out sort of place. Going to suck these back and try somewhere else. Cheers. We've journeyed to Krka National Park, We took the path on the way down, and my God, what a path! Using the term path loosely, gravel slip road I think would be more accurate, but the place itself is really, really beautiful. And we've stopped for a pan Radler, which is a lemony beer mixed in like a shandy by Carlsberg, Croatia. But I need the first slate after that hike. I've got no idea what it's going to be like on the way back up, but let's give this a try. Cheers. Oh wow, that's just like a cloudy lemonade. That's really nice and refreshing. Definitely needed that. Get ready for the hike back up. But Krka itself is sort of dominated by the Krka River, and it ends in this really, really pretty waterfall called Zagrebacka. It's the longest, most commonly visited waterfall on the Krka River, and it's probably one of Croatia's most famous sort of like natural landmarks. You can see all the way around. They've turned it into, I suppose, it feels a little bit like a theme park. It's 200 kuna to get in, which I think is on the expensive side for what's here, but there's a huge, great big boardwalk that snakes around, loads of fish, loads and loads of waterfalls, loads of people taking selfies in front of said waterfalls. So you have to queue up to enjoy them in their natural beauty. But it has been fantastic so far. Need to finish this beer and then get ready for the 200-300 sheer meter climb on the way back up. So till the next one. Cheers. We're in Trooper Bar, Old Town Zadar. And Maxi Cam's come up with a little bit of a belter. So we were on a Tomislav, 7.3% Baltic Porter. Is it Baltic as it's cold? Definitely does feel freezing. This is to celebrate 1,000 years since the coronation of King Tomislav. Let's give this a go. Looking forward to this. Cheers. Well, it's nice, really caramelly, bit of burnt toast. Slightly fizzes around. It's not like a traditional Irish dry stout where it's nice and smooth. That's like nicely carbonated on the tongue. It does taste pretty juicy. Really quality bar, loads and loads of rock music. We're outside in the street because oddly in Croatia you can still smoke inside, and that's what all the people are doing there. So if we can get a video shown through the fog of what's going on the inside in a minute, we'll do that. But this is superb. This is like, this was 18 kuna, which is about £2. It's like virtually nothing for a 7.3% beer. Bar itself is actually excellent. Loads and loads of rock music. Really, really chilled outside there with the fresh air. Superb. Starts the night. Cheers.